Welcome back. Yeah. And I thought I'd just pull the camera out, show y'all the update of the Yoda and Banks pups. I mean, these little pups are some real live teddy bears, man. Stop! Stop. Very thick pups. Very, very, very pretty pups. They about 9 weeks old. I've been waiting just to repost them again, like I said, because their ears healing and everything. Like I said, I ain't want to post them with their ears not healed all the way yet, but I'll be reposting these dogs again, like I said, soon. But YouTube seen it first. Like I said, I got these pups available. These pups are $3,500 a piece. I'm asking $3,500 a piece, but I'll take $3,000 and a pup back for this girl because I want to take her back with her dad. Like I said, because I love to double down on that breed and get the female, a female off that breed, and pick up a little female off that breed. Like I said, so I can do this girl for $3,000 and a free stud credit with a female. See, that boy already trying to hump like a grown man. You got your stud right here. Like I said, if you're looking for a stud, man, that boy already trying to get down. But yeah, like I said, I'm willing to do, like I said, the first big female back. I whip the little. You get a free stud credit for $3,000 back with this girl right here. Cause I would love to take her back with her dad, man. Cause I think that'll click real hard. You know what I mean? Double down with some of that dad blood. But yeah, these pups are doing good. Looking good, up to date on shots and warmer. Like I said, just recently hit the ear clip, looking very, very amazing. Like I said, the whole litter just came out standing. Stop! Stop! They real riding. They real riding. They like to play. They've been separated for the past couple of days, so now they trying to, you know what I mean? This their first time seeing each other, being back around each other. I'm actually surprised, like I said, this female, she actually a little bit taller than this male. I thought he was gonna be bigger than her, but he actually getting more thicker. And like I said, man, just standing real short. And she, like I said, she's pretty much, like I said, she's short too. They both very short, you know what I mean? But he just shorter than her. Like I said, they all looking good. I mean, Big Ben looking amazing, you know what I mean? Like I said, this litter is everything that I wanted and some, you know what I mean? You're gonna get you a nice, well-rounded pup. Like I said, if you get your hands on one of these pups, you grab one of these pups. Like I said, I'm doing an $800 deposit. $800 to $1,000 deposit. Like I said, I'm willing to work with you, give you do the payment plan with you. You know what I mean? I give you 4 to 5 months. You need just a little extra time. I'm willing to work with that as well. Stop! Y'all stop that! Yeah, these little jokers off the chain, boy. Then I'm trying to go ahead and separate and put them in the pen because they're doing way too much. Y'all stop all that fight. I tell you, man, these little jokers think they bad, man. But yeah, we just sold another pup off the Bunny and BJ litter. We got a male sold, the all white male, so we got 5 males and 1 female available off that litter. $300 deposit for the next, like I said, next 2 people who are ready to lock in, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got one 1,300 pup left. Like I said, which is a big pretty male. He like I said, he like a black and like I said, tri-brunner look. Like I said, he all white with a black and tri-brunner mask up on his face. But he 1,300, and I got the other males 1,400 and that female 1,500. So anybody they want to lock into those, you know what I mean? But like I said, I got a new pen built and everything. I'm gonna put these pups up because they make me lose my train of thought all that fight. I'm gonna show y'all the new pen that I got. Come on. Get your ass on up and up. Come on, cause y'all doing too much. Come on. Been 2 years old. Come on. Yeah, gotta put their ass up. They doing too much. Come on, little mama. Get your ass up. Yeah. But yeah, I got a new pen built and everything. Like I said, you know what I mean? I told y'all last video I was gonna get a new pen, like I said, for the dogs. It's supposed to be on a 4-way, but now it's a 3-way kennel. We have to take one of the kennels out, but I'm looking to put another kennel, put the kennel and rebuild it back on it, you know what I mean? If I can have just the extra space. I gotta clean it out. I've been working with these dogs, like I said, trying to bath them, feed them, get everything together, you know what I mean? Doing the everyday dog, man, stuff, you know what I mean? But like I said, this the new kennel with not new kennel that I got, see, from one of my family members that gave it to me, you know what I mean? It's a very nice kennel. He just had it sitting up, so I asked him for it and got it, you know what I mean? Rebuilt some new legs around it. Like I said, it was really ain't rebuilt no legs. Just put some treated 2x4s and kind of trim up the legs. So, you know, I'm always trying to repair something, you know what I mean? And get, like I said, get some more use out of it and just make things work. You sleep over there, boy? My boy over there, you know, dead sleep over there. Yeah. But very, very nice kennels, you know what I mean? I've been keeping my pups in this, you know what I mean? But this will make a good weapon kennel. You know what I mean? Got the dog houses already built in. Like I said, they're gonna be a good weapon kennel, good kennel period just to keep my pups in. You know what I mean? But it definitely was the most space I needed because I needed another off the ground kennel. And like I said, and this right here was perfect, you know what I mean? Like I said, got the doors you can lock up on it, you know what I mean? Like I said, I gotta go in there and do a lot of cleaning, but got the doors you can lock up and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Plenty of space. Plenty of space. What you got going, boy? Yeah, I gotta clean that up. I gotta go and get him cleaned out. He over there mad because I ain't cleaned his pen out yet and I got his brothers and sisters out, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of space, you know what I mean, for the pups to roam around in. Like I said, off the ground, it was something I needed. I got a few kennels, you know what I mean, but I needed some more off the ground kennels, and this is exactly what I needed, especially for the amount of little pups that I got. You know, the more littles you have, the more room you got to create, and more stuff you got, and more money you got to spend into your dogs. But this just all a start to me. You know what I mean? I'm looking to be way more than this, be way bigger than this. There's just some time right now, just some temporary stuff that's gonna keep me going and keep my dogs going. And I'm just grateful just to have it, you know what I mean? And grateful just to be able to enjoy the experiment, the experiment of just breeding these dogs, creating nice dogs, you know what I mean? And just doing what I love the most, you know what I mean? Like I said, this forever be my passion. There's some stuff that I love to do, and I want to continue to keep it going. Yeah, but yeah, man. That's one another thing I want to touch up on with y'all, man. Like I said, y'all gotta always invest in your dreams. Don't never sit around, like I said, wait, just sleeping on your talent, sleeping on what you got going, man. If it's something you love, go give it your all. Invest into it, you know what I mean? Stay up on it, do it, like I said, do it until you get it right, you know what I mean? Failure, like I said, one ain't nothing but a failure, like I said, who ain't never gave up. And that's one thing you gotta always know. No matter what's going on, you gotta continue to keep on doing what you gotta do, like I said, to put yourself in a better position. You know what I mean? I gotta put a new bottom in this floor right here. I'm keeping my boy B in there right now because I moved the other pups around. I mean, Banks, because I moved the other pups around. That chicken got him stirred up. He mad at the chicken right now. What you got going for it, boy? Yeah, it's my boy, man. It's my guy. I mean, he is producing his butt off, man. Like I said, for it to be his first, what I always say, like I said, it's always about the female in the blood you run to as well. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure that blood click right. Make sure that female, like I said, complement your male. Like I said, when you're doing these breeds, like I said, because you know you just can't take no anything to anything. And just because you got two good dogs, I mean they're gonna have some good looking pups. You know what I mean? So you gotta know, like I said, pretty much on how bloods operate, genetics work, you know what I mean, what complements what, you know what I mean. But this is my boy right here, he doing good. I love to take that female back, like I said, to this boy, if whoever get her, you know what I mean. Like I said, because I think that'll be a very, very nice little, yeah, or very, very nice, nice breed, you know what I mean. But she gonna be extremely nice, just mark my words. But this all I wanted to give for y'all today, man. Like I said, we got the Bloody Mary and Dino Litter, like I said, that's ready to take deposits up on. You can find them on my Facebook and my Instagram. Very, very nice pups, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm asking, let's see, $400, $500 lock-ins on those as well. You know what I mean? I got 6 males and 1 female, like I said, available out that litter as well. So if anybody, like I said, is ready to lock in, get their hands on some fire, upgrade their count, you know what I mean, invest into their, you know what I mean, to their count, or whatever they got going on, just have a nice companion, a nice dog in general, you know what I mean. I do these dogs, I'm never in a rush. I love enjoying the time. I love doing what I'm doing with them. Sit back, get them in nice homes, you know what I mean. I prefer to have them in a nice home any day than over a quick buck, you know what I mean. So I only want people who actually see the vision like I see it, whoever rocking with me the way that I, like I said, that, you know what I mean, in a way that they actually valuable what I do. And like I said, and the time and effort and money I put into these dogs, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody, like I said, and spending no money with me, like I said, and buying these dogs for ill purpose, you know what I mean? Or just, like I said, don't see what's going on or don't care for the dogs the way that I care for them, you know what I mean? Because these dogs, they live the best life. They very taken care of. They're not worried about a thing, you know what I mean? Besides finding a better home for them, you know what I mean? Outside of what I got for them, you know what I mean? But if you ready to lock in, hit me up at 318-946-5277. Y'all stay blessed. We out, and we on to the next.